Mhm. Mhm. Yes, respected friends, welcome. One more day we are together to study our glorious Shastras and enhance our knowledge regarding what for the life has to be lived, how we have to live, how to face all inner and outer difficult situations, win over them, conquer them, master them, and how we have to be an asset to the world to learn all these things. We are every day coming here and referring to few of our glorious Shastras, Geetha, Upanishad, Ramayana. I really welcome you, extend my salutations to you, gratitudes to you, congratulations to you, and really appreciate your glorious efforts being youngster with so much of chanchala mana and so many works outside you are endowed with, yet sparing time to listen to these things are really great achievement from your side. But from this side, the assurance is none of this knowledge gained goes waste. It works as an empowering thing to you continuously. It protects you from yourself, protects you from the world, protects the world also from you. ये पक्का है. Therefore, keep on being regular, listen, think, understand, gain the knowledge, be practical in using that knowledge. So, let us pray to the Lord. He blesses us to be together on this path of studying Shastras as long as possible and required. Then, independently learning and practicing is each of our duties as per our convenience or conviction goes. Like every day, today also we have seven things to do. The common sense thought, Sankalpa, Sanavatu Mantra, Rigveda Parayanam, Bhagavad Gita, beginning of 18th chapter, first shloka study today we will do. Thereafter, we will do in Taittiriya Upanishad, the beautiful mantras that are we are studying. Lastly, from Sri Rama Sandesha to Sita to Hanumanji, what are the things learned to be learned, we will see even in our Tulsi Ramayana, Ramacharita Manasa, Sundarakand. So the first topic today, the common sense thought. In today's common sense thought, four things we will discuss. बढ़िया है. उसमें दो तो relevant होंगे, तीन चार it is your choice. First thing, which is a suggestion, it is left to you. You can think more and more about it. I don't know. मेरे को लगता है. I want to share with you. What is it? Key in life slowly as early as possible we have to come to this stage of what? Being a giver, not the receiver. To that conviction, to that practice, to the habit, we have to grow to. Be a giver, not the receiver. Not giver of problems. स्वामी मैं तो देता ही रहता हूँ ऑलरेडी क्या दे रहा हूँ सबको दुख दे रहा हूँ तकलीफ दे रहा हूँ समझ नॉट दैट वे सो बी ए गिवर नॉट ए रिसीवर ओके फाइव सिक्स थिंग्स व्हाट इज दैट when you become a person of asking किसी भीख मांगते हो first you are insulting the god because you are not asking the god. That's why if you want to ask anything ask the god only. Second is when you are asking means what? You are lazy, you are not putting efforts. Third one is by asking you are depending on that person, therefore you become lower in the drishti of the other person. Fourth one, slowly you may become even slave to that person and the thing which you are asking. Fifth and very important is any small little thing we receive from whomever it may be. It is a runa that to give it back again you have to struggle in any of the lives. If not now, after 100 lives. कभी भी हो वापस देना ही पड़ता. Therefore, avoid to be a beggar or receiver, be a giver. How to be a giver? You yourself work hard and earn. Then you can be a giver. And how to avoid the beggary slavery? Only one way. You live in minimum and whatever minimum required, you only work on that. And if that's not achievable by you and you can live without it, it's better to give it up. Anything, everywhere, slowly, steadily. Some obligational outer things you may do, but heart in heart, you have to grow to this level. It's not that we are hating anyone or fighting with anyone. No, no, no. It is we want to grow in our life for this. I give you an analysis like the children and the youth. They only become receiver, receiver, receiver from the mother and father. What minimum they have to give you to bring you up is okay. That's only 30%. Remaining 70 is you are only begging and asking them. For everything you ask them extra, you are indebted. In the next life, you become parent, they will become children, then you have to feed them. Like they are feeding you the buffalo. S- Understood? So minimum, they can afford to give you dal, roti, chawal, sabji. Okay. You are asking for extra sweet, etc. that you are craving of your tongue. And for that, they have to struggle extra to give you. Then you have become a slave to tongue, slave to that eating, and you have become indebted to the father, mother. And the parents are bringing up the children like that only. What is the correct way of bringing up? Only two things. Live in minimum, second, work even for that. Like a children. You may not go to office to earn the money because you're only a student level. But at home, still what father, mother are giving to you, for that you can earn. How? By serving the mother, helping the mother at homework, helping the father in his work. You can earn your thing. Then you are independent. You are not depending on them. You are not a slave to them. You are no more, what you say, indebted to them. Yes, they are your parent, your children. That love, the bondage is okay. But we are little rising above and talking about it. Little higher we are talking. We are not saying, मम्मा मेरे को आपसे ऋण नहीं लेना है, इसलिए मैं कुछ भी आपसे आज से नहीं कराऊंगी. You need not shout it, but do the same thing. Don't ask mother coffee if you have hands and legs. You make and you give her. And she, out of attachment, she gives you coffee. By that, you become indebted to her and you become a slave of coffee and lazy ban jaoge. And then every time you need her to help you. ऐसा चल ही रहा है सिलसिला. I'm giving the example of mother, father, home to make the point clear. Extend it. For yourself, as regards the requirements are concerned, be in minimum. That also you make. Whichever you cannot make, to compensate it, do something else. Like the world is giving me khana to live. But I am not employed anywhere. So how to clear this runa? I am doing it by shouting 8-9 hours every day in my 10 classes. दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गिविंग बैक. मैं कह रहा हूँ भगवान इससे उसका चुकता करो. मुझे लोन नहीं रहना, किसी से ऋण नहीं रहना. Because to serve them I have to come again and again. All my goals I cannot achieve. Spiritual goals. Is it clearly understandable? First thought, be a giver. Don't ask. To give you have to work hard and earn. And to not ask, live in minimum. Whatever minimum required, you only earn it. It is not arrogance. It's only to find that freedom from the runa, freedom from the slavery, laziness. Like anything you ask mother, father are making and giving you, then you are becoming lazy and addicted, both, which is not correct, which we were never trained in our childhood. We have to do the झाड़ू पोछा of the house, पोताई भी हम करते, सारा काम कराते थे घर में. That is how we were trained, not like today. The children feel an authority and right to give ask parents and parents because only one useless fellow has child to call mama papa. So they use help all the gada in everything required. No, you calculate yourself. Parents are parents, they love you, they give you, but only if you want you take it. नहीं तो वापस फिर से देना पड़ेगा उनको. Even if they say no बेटा ऋण नहीं है हमारे तुम्हारे माता पिता है इसलिए दे रहे, okay that's okay, but then I will be slave to this. I don't want it. See the guts of that person who can live life like this. Just because out of love you are giving me, I don't take. Like I'm a diabetic patient मानो, तो आप मिठाइयाँ दे रहे हो बहुत प्यार से. स्वामी जी आप इतना हम प्यार करते हैं, आपके लिए मिठाई बना के लाए. तो मैं कह रहा हूँ यार अब खाऊँगा तो मरूँगा, कोई वांदा नहीं, आप मर जाओ, लेकिन ये ले लो। Should I take it? Same way, anybody gives anything for love, with love, we should say that I don't need it. Either you become runagrasta to the person who is giving, or you become slave to that thing which is not required. तो कहना उनको कि आज आप दे रहे हो, फिर कल मेरे मन मांगेगा फिर से, तो कौन देगा मुझे? सुन द अदर फेलो से, आप आज एंजॉय करो, कल मना करो। मैं कल ही क्यों मना करूं, अभी मना करता हूं मैं। बट जो फ्री में मिल रहा है ना, क्यों दे रहे हो? और जो फ्री में मिलता है तब नहीं लेना, वही ग्रेट है। जो फ्री में मिलता है, नॉट टेकिंग दैट टाइम इज रियल ग्रेटनेस। Then you yourself making is more greatness. You only giving it to others is the greatest thing. And that you give it for the God, the ultimate. This is how we evolve in our understanding practice. So in simple words, be a giver. Don't be an asker or beggars. If you want one or two things, ask God only. Because He gives, and He gives knowledge, wisdom, vairagya. He also gives how to handle, tackle things. Isn't it? Others, what do you ask? They themselves are beggars. They will either make us their slave, indebted, or they make us slave to the objects. भगवान ऐसा नहीं, सब देते हुए भी अकल भी देते धीरे धीरे। what you're asking is right or not, how to use it, these are all will be the special unknowing gifts given by the Lord. That's why ask भगवान only, कुछ भी चाहिए और देने वाला वही है, तो बाकी किसी को क्यों मांगना? This is one. Second point is what in this world, look and see. Most of the people are keeping on doing something, achieving something, doing something, achieving something. Don't look at the fellows who are lazy buffalo. They are liability. They will be made in the next life as a bass and gadha who work more but get only little food. Because this life they are not working and eating. Drop those stupid fellows. But look at us. Those are working and gaining, working and achieving goals. The big, big professionals, politicians, all of them. Second point. Therefore, learn from them that we also must work and achieve, work and achieve, work and achieve. So observe the world they are doing and achieving. Learn from them that I also have to work and achieve. And in that also, fourth point, work and achieve some worldly things for some time till you get satisfied or till you get an idea of it, feel of it. But thereafter, only one thing to work for and achieve, and that is Paramatma. Because He alone is permanent. Achieving Him alone is permanent achievement. बाकी सारा नहीं रहता परमानेंटली, है कि नहीं? It may appear to be big, but it is temporary. Two examples I'll give you. A small amoeba. How much the time it will be born and dying in? 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute, 30 maximum. Compared to the amoeba, what is our lifespan of 100 years? Each year has got 365 days. Every day has got 24 hours. Every hour has got 60 minutes. Every minute has 60 seconds. How big it is. So what the ant or the amoeba thinks? अरे मनुष्य का इतना लंबा जीवन है रे, कंपेयर टू हिम. बट फॉर अस दिस 100 years का आंख बंद कर लो, खत्म हो गया. So small life. And for us, the Brahmadeva's life appear to be lakhs and lakhs and lakhs of years compared to ours. But for Brahmadeva, that will be very quickly over. Like our 100 years are over, though they look to be very big for the amoeba or any unicellular organ. So the last day will come to me. How much or my life may be bigger compared to the amoeba. So to even Brahmadeva का भी आखिरी दिन आएगा. He'll also be dismissed. Therefore, even asking for Brahmadeva pada also is not advisable. Only the infinite thing is Paramatma. Second thing, one small ant. It runs and runs, gets 2 or 3 grains of sugar. Oh, big party to it. Compared to it, how much sugar we have, not in the body, but डिब्बा में 5 किलो चीनी है. तो उसको लगता है अरे ये आदमी इतना रिच है रे भाई, 5 किलो चीनी है उनके पास. But our 5 किलो चीनी which the ant may eat for 10 years or 5 years or 1 year or 6, हमको क्या है डेली 4 4 जो डाली 10 दिन में खत्म हो गया. So our lifespan, our possessions, our enjoyments, though appear to be more, but they all have end. Therefore, endless thing is only God. Slowly, right now नहीं, at least by the time you reach the age of 50 55, इस बात को पकड़ना है कि बेटा all we have to work hard and achieve only परमात्मा. Before that, get a habit of working hard and achieving. Because to achieve परमात्मा, you have to work terribly hard, very much काम करना पड़ेगा. अब उसके लिए ये आदत होना चाहिए. Thereafter, working hard remains same, but goal changes. I'm not working hard anymore for the temporary. I'm working for the permanent. Then you become from a pakka samsari to a sadhaka. And everyone will have to become sadhaka. The first person to become sadhaka qualification is born in India as a Hindu, Sanatan Dharmi. And thereafter you have parents to guide you, God, Guru to guide you. Slowly seek the eternal, that is called human being's goal. एंड इन दैट हिंदू सनातन धर्म में तो इटर्नल परमात्मा को लक्ष्य बनाना, बाकी सब बकवास. एवरीथिंग लाइक द वार्स. How now Israel is attacking and all. And these all the terrorists will grow, they will attack them. ऐसे ही चल रहा है ना, देवता असुर का युद्ध भी लगातार चल ही रहा है. You have to come out of that winning and losing or gaining and losing. That is yuddha. This is also yuddha. Only in this yuddha there is no pratyarthi. Like when I earn money, I don't have opposition party to take away money from me. It is my earning, but it's also yuddha, hard work. In the yuddha, physically we beat each other, kill each other. इसमें killing तो नहीं है, दूसरा बंदा तो नहीं है, but the effort is like yuddha only for the temporary things. Minimum जितना चाहिए उतना रखो. Now see that examples, because of so many floods and rains all over the world, every day news last 2 3 years. How much of destruction is happening? Of what? Only that which the human being out of greed he has made. मेरा 3 करोड़ का बिल्डिंग चला गया और रो रहा है वो. अब कॉमन सेंस थॉट किसने बनाया, तेरे बोला तेरे को 3 करोड़ का बिल्डिंग बनाने को. बिल्डिंग गया इज नॉट मिजरी, 3 करोड़ का गया. अगर उसका 3 लाख का ही घर है मानो, तो 100 times लेस विल बी हिज मिजरी. And he would have saved all his useless time wasted in earning the 3 crore rupees. And if that time he has invested in something positive, creative, spiritual, he would have been benefited, no? Bhagavan says, your spiritual sadhana I cannot take away by any floods. And anything other than spiritual sadhana, I will take away everything. They could prove. So don't waste time for those which are temporary and destroying. When people look at all these tragedies happening, एंड शाउट एंड क्राई यार सारा प्रकृति ने तबाह कर रहा है, आई डोंट थिंक इन दैट वे. मैं ये सोच रहा हूं तो ये बनाया क्यों तुमने इतना, तुमको तो जरूरत ही नहीं थी. यू हैव स्पॉइल्ड द प्रकृति एंड प्रकृति इज टेकिंग रिवेंज. जरूरत ही नहीं था वो. प्रूफ इज दैट एवरीथिंग इज ब्रोकन बट स्टिल यू आर अलाइव. सो टू यू लीव व्हाट्स रिक्वायर्ड, दैट ओनली यू टेक. डोंट टेक मोर देन दैट, देन विल बी डिस्ट्रॉयड. See the number of catastrophic destructions that are happening in the whole world. Terrible. What is that 350 kilometers of winds blowing in Florida and US and all? उखड़ गए सब. प्रकृति का प्रकोप हर जगह हो रहा है. I am telling all this is seek only eternal, not ephemeral. So first thing is be a giver, not a receiver. Second, all are doing and achieving something. Therefore, we also should do and achieve. Third is it should be our worldly goals to begin with hard work. Later on, shift to the spiritual goal whenever it is possible. And in anything, there are this one, you have to work hard, you have to do sacrifices, there's no way. And what you sacrifice is only nonsense. And what you work hard is a minimum price to pay to the reward which you are going to get. Then think about it. Thank you. Om. परम ब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराण इतिहास सन्तवाङ्मयुक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायिनां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति विश्वशांति कल्याण एकता पुरोगत्यम अस्मान् सनातन संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं राममन्दिरवत् शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिराणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां दिव्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयानां भूभागानां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः शाश्वत रूपेण संप्रतिष्ठापनार्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणार्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद् देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा उपासना माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये शांति मंत्र उच्चारणं वेद पारायणं श्रीमद् भगवद्गीता अष्टादशोध्यायस्य अध्ययनं तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद पारायणम् अर्थाविष्करणं श्रीरामच मानस अंतर्गत सुंदरकांड अंतर्गत श्री आंजनेय स्वामिनः लंका यात्रा द्वारा जीवन विजय रहस्यानाम् अवगाहनमयं सर्वे विजयार्थं मोक्षार्थं जन्म साफल्यार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। डन। नाउ द शांति मंत्रास। ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। Friends, let us spend 8 to 10 minutes in our Vedic chanting today. ओम अथ श्रीवेदपारायणं ऋग्वेदः प्रथममण्डलम् अथ सप्तचत्वारिंशदधिकशततम अनुवाकात् आरभ्य। ओम कथाते अग्ने शुचयन्त आयोर् ददाशुर्वाजेभिराशुषाणाः उभे यत्तोके तनये दधान ऋतस्य सामवृणयन्त देवाः बोधा मे अस्य वचसोऽयविष्ट मम्हिष्ठस्य प्रभृतस्य स्वधावः पीयते त्वो अनुत्वो गृणाति वन्दारुस्ते तन्वं वन्दे अग्ने ये पायवो मामते यं ते अग्ने पश्यन्तो अन्धं दुरितादरक्षन् ररक्षतान् सुकृतो विश्ववेदा दीप्सन्त इद्रिपपोनाः देवुः यो नो अग्ने अररिवागम् अघायुररातीव मर्चयति द्वयेन मन्त्रो गुरुः पुनरस्तु सो अस्मानु वृक्षीष्ट तन्वं दुरुक्तैः उत वायः सहस्य प्रविद्वान् मर्तो मर्तं मर्चयति द्वयेन अतः पाहि स्तवमानस्तुवन्तमग्ने मा कीर्णो दुरिताय धायीः मथीद्यतीं विष्टौ मातरेष्वा होतारं विश्वाप्सुं विश्वदेव्यौ नियं ददुर्मनुष्यासु विक्षुस्वर्णचित्रं वपुषे विभावौ ददानमिन्न ददवन्तमन्माग्निर्वरुतं मम तस्य चागन् दुषन्त विश्वान्यस्य कर्मोपस्तुतिं भरमाणस्य कारोः नित्ये चिन्नुयं सदने जगृभ्रे प्रशस्तिभिर्दधिरे यज्ञियासः प्रसूनयन्त गृभयन्त इष्टावश्वासो नरथ्योरारहाणाः पुरूणि धस्मो निरिह्णाति जम्भैर्दाराद्रोचते वन आविभाव आदस्य वातो अनुवाति शोचिरस्तुर्न शर्यामसनामनुद्योन नयं रिमभो नरिष्यण्यभो गर्भे सन्तन्रेषणा रेषयन्ते अन्धा अवश्यानदवन्न विख्या नित्यास ईं प्रेतारो अरक्षन् महस् 149 महस्सराय एष ते पतिर्दन्निन इनस्य वसुनः पद आ उपध्रजन्तमद्रयो विदन्नित् सयो वृषा नरां नरोदस्योः श्रवोभिरस्ति जीवपीतसर्गः प्रयः सस्राणशिश्रीतयोनौ आयः पुरन्नार्विणीं यदीते दत्य कविर्नभन्यो नार्व सूरो नरुरुक्वाञ्चदात्मा अभिद्विजन्मात्रिरोचनानि विश्वा रजांसि शुशुचानो अस्ताद् होताय जिष्टो अपां सदस्ते अयं स होतायो द्विजन्मा विश्वादधेवार्याणि श्रवस्या मर्तो यो अस्मै सुदुको ददाश 150 पुरुत्वादाश्वान्वोचेरिरग्ने तव स्विदा तोदस्येव शरण आमहस्य व्यनिनस्य धरिणः प्रहोषे चिदरुषः कदाचन प्रजिगतो अदेवयाः स चन्द्रो विप्रमर्त्यो महोव्राधन्तमो दिवि प्रपेत्ते अग्ने वसुषस्य मनुषः स्याम 151 मित्रं नयं शिम्यागोषु गव्यव स्वाध्यो विदते अप्सु जीजनन् हरे जेतां रोदसीवाजस्वाजस गिरा प्रतिप्रियं यजतं जनुषामवह यद्दत्यद्वां पुरुमीडस्य सोमिनः प्रमित्रा सोनदधिरे स्वाभुवः अधक्रतुं विदतं ग्रातुमर्चत उत श्रुतं वृषणापस्त्यावदः आवां भूषन् क्षितयो जन्मरोदस्योः प्रवाच्यं वृषणादक्षसे महे यदि मृताय भरतो यदर्वते प्रहोत्रयाशिम्यावीतो अध्वरं प्रसाक्षितिरसुर यामहि प्रिय ऋतावानावृतमाघोषतो बृहतो युवन् दिवो बृहतो दक्ष मा भुवङ्गान्न दुर्युप युञ्जाते अवह मही अत्र महिना वार्यं मृण्वथो रेण वस्तुज आसद्वन्धेन वह स्वरन्तिता उपरताति सूर्यमा निमृच उषसस्त क्ववीरिव आवामृताय केशिनीरनूषत मित्र यत्र वरुण गातुमर्चतः अवत्मना सुजतं पिन्वतं धियो युवं विप्रस्य मन्मनामिरज्यतः यो वां यज्ञैः शशमानोह दाशति कविर्होता यजति मन्मसाधनः उपाहतं गच्छतो वीथो अध्वरमच्छागिर सुमतिं गन्तमस्मयो युवां यज्ञैः प्रथमा गोविरञ्जतरुतावाना मनसो न प्रयुक्तिशो वरन्ति वां मन्मना संयता गिरोद्धरुप्यता मनसा रेवदाशाते रेवद्वयो ददाते रेवदाशाते नरा मायाभिरितौति माहिनं नभां द्यावोहभिर्नोत सिन्धवो न देवत्तं पणयो नानशुर्मघं 152 युवं वस्त्राणि पीवसावसाते युवोरच्छिद्रा मन्तवोह सर्गाः आवातिरतमनृतानि विश्वऋतेन मित्रावरुणा सचेते एतच्च नत्वो विजिगितदेशां सत्यो मन्द्रः कविशस्तरुघावान् त्रिरश्रीं हन्ति चतुरश्रिरुग्रो देवनिदोह प्रथमा अजूर्यन् अवादेति प्रथमा पद्वतीनां कस्तद्वां मित्रावरुणा चिकेत गर्भो भारं भरत्याचिदस्य ऋतं विपर्त्यनृतं नितारित तारीत प्रयन्तमित्परि परिजरं परिजारं कनीनां पश्यामसि नोपनिपद्यमानौ आनन अननपृग्नाविततावसानं प्रियं मित्रस्य वरुणस्य धाम अनश्वो जातो अनभीषुरर्वा कनिक्रदत्पतयदूर्ध्वसानुः अचित्तं ब्रह्म जुजुषुर्युवानः प्रमित्रे धाम वरुणे गृणन्तः आधेनवो मामतेयमवन्तीर्ब्रह्मप्रियं पीपयन् सस्मिन्नूधन वित्वोभिक्षेत वयुनानि विद्वानासा विवासन्नदिति मुरुष्येद आवां मित्रावरुणा यवजुष्टिं नमसा देवाववस ववृत्याम् अस्माकं ब्रह्मप्रतनासु सह्या अस्माकं वृष्टिर्दिवासु भाराः ॐ शान्तिः 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 152 we have done. Yes, respected friends, welcome to the study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The last, the 18th chapter is the one which we have to study thoroughly, exhaustively. This chapter 18 is having 78 shlokas. It has got some 10 topics to discuss. The name of this chapter is Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Yoga unison with Paramatma. By moksha, by making us get rid of all bondages, and sannyasa by putting us in the sadvastu. सुनोगे तो तब पता चले. Second, this 18th chapter is the essence of the entire Gita, because all topics that are covered in other chapters, the essence of them is brought in this chapter. Therefore, it can be as Saramsha chapter, concluding essence of the entire Gita. Now, Gita being the essence of Upanishads, Upanishads and Vedas are being the quintessence of the knowledge. Therefore, this 18th chapter can also be understood, accepted as the summary of all the jnana which we have to gain and practice for our moksha. Third point. Fourth one, in this chapter only, those great shlokas like Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, the Charama shloka, the last, then Sarva Dharman Parityajya, then Ishvara Sarvabhutana Vruddheshe Tishtati. Then also the four varnas of people, what are their guna, lakshana, how do they behave, and also the seven topics that are discussed: buddhi and dhruti and jnanam and karta and karma, then tyaga and sukha. All these seven things are discussed as to how they are when we are sattvic, we are rajasic, we are tamasic. And in this, Bhagavan, out of his kindness towards end, have you heard it? Is your moha gone? He asks, saying that, agar hai doubt, to kuch mango, pucho, I'll answer even that also. Then he says, with all knowledge given to you, my job is over. Whether you want to understand, practice it, and make benefit out of it, or you want to be like Dhritarashtra, who also heard Gita, but nothing happened to him. After teaching him, Sanjay also moved band और किसी को टीचिंग नहीं किया फिर संजय भी. तो इट इज योर चॉइस, यथेच्छ से तथा करो, तुम्हारी मर्जी है, जो करना है कर, है ना. There in this Gita 18 chapter only, whom this jnanam should not be given, that is told, and who is the one deserving adhikari for this Gita jnanam, that also is told. So many beautiful required topics to be understood by you and as human beings evolving are given to us by Prabhu Bhagavan Krishna in this 18th chapter. Everything is sweet, tasty, beautiful in this chapter. 78 mantras. And the first topic itself, which Arjuna asks. Arjuna तो छोटा ही सवाल पूछते हैं. What is Tyaga? What is Sannyas? But Bhagavan doesn't stop only answering them. He gives summary of entire Gita, essence of all Shastras, essence of all spiritual jnanam and sadhana, out of his compassion, because दोबारा अर्जुन नहीं मिलेगा, ऐसा मौका नहीं आएगा सिखाने को. So, even though it was a terrible civil war in the Kshetra, yet Bhagavan has given him the best of the knowledge. Okay, now let's make a beginning. Do the first shloka Adhyanam today. That's all. Let us do our chanting like every day. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Param Brahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ अष्टादशोऽध्यायः Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. Okay, 4 times. Plus 2 times. Arjuna Uvacha, Arjuna Uvacha, Sannyasasya Mahabaho, Sannyasasya Mahabaho, Sannyasasya Mahabaho, Sannyasasya Mahabaho, Tattvamiccami Veditum, Tattvamiccami Veditum, Tattvamiccami Veditum, Tattvamiccami Veditum, Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha, Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha, Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha, Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha, पृथक्केशि निषूदन पृथक्केशि निषूदन पृथक्केशि निषूदन पृथक्केशि निषूदन पृथक्केशि निषूदन टुगेदर ट्वाइस अर्जुन उवाच सन्न्यासस्य महाबाहो तत्त्वमिच्छामि वेदितुं त्यागस्य च ऋषिकेश पृथक् Keshinisudana. Again, Arjuna Uvacha Sannyasasya Mahabaho Tattvamiccami Veditum Tyagasya cha Hrishikesha Pruthak Keshinisudana. So, first mantra we have chanted. 18th chapter, it is Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. We told you the meaning of it. What are the contents also we told. Now, one by one shloka. First one is Arjuna Uvacha. And who is Arjuna? Arujutvad Arjunaha, Arjunatvad Arjunaha, Arjunatvad Arjuna. Rujutva, pure and straightforward. Arjuna, very clear in his mind, in his brightness. Ruju means straightforward. Arjuna means pure hearted. Arjunatvad, the one works hard to earn whatever he wants or needs. So, being straightforward in life, being pure in life, being hard work in life is called Arjuna, because of which he always will be successful. See the Vichitrata in Arjuna's life. One, he conquered the Indraloka. Second, he fought with Shivji and almost got blessings from him, Pashpatastra. And he conquered Bhagavan Krishna also by being a devotee. And made Krishna as his charioteer. With the blessing of Krishna, he won even the Kurukshetra war. He became the means of Gita Jnanam. He also got the moksha with the help of Gita. So many things. About Arjuna, we have to remember whenever we remember Gita and Arjuna watch. So our salutation should go also for Arjuna. Okay. Arjuna watch. Bhagavan has selected him as a Vatsa to give us the milk of Upanishad Sara, the Gita. Arjuna watch. In Hinduism, freedom is given to ask question, and there is a duty of the Guru to give the answer. Somebody will have to give them. Nobody should remain with doubt or question. That's why bulky of the Shastras. Okay, Arjuna Vacha, Arjuna has spoken. Arjuna wants to know. Here, Arjuna addresses Bhagwan with 3 vocatives, Sambodhana, and asks for 2 answers, 2 clarifications. 2 questions, 2 doubts he has got. 3 words that Arjuna addresses Lord is one is Mahabaho. Generally, Bhagavan addresses Arjuna as Mahabaho, like 6th chapter, Asamshayam Mahabaho Manodundigram Jalam. So Arjuna ने भगवान को महाबाहु कहा. देन अर्जुन ने भगवान को ऋषिकेश कहा. फिर अर्जुन ने भगवान को केशी निषूदन कहा. 3 addresses, very rare. भगवान also addresses one of the shloka. अर्जुन को एक ही श्लोक में 3 शब्दों से एड्रेस करते. All the meanings are direct, simple. Hey Mahabahu. The one whose Bahu, the arms and hands are very, very great. Mahabahu. Big, big hands. Okay. The two meanings which we can derive from this word we can understand are one Mahabahu is all the Bahus in the world hands are his only. From him only, every hand of everybody is having the Shakti to work. That's the one meaning of Mahabahu. Second is what? Ki, the devotees are all of us in whatever the difficulties we are in. Lord's Bahu or hands are strong enough to lift us from that problem. But we have to hold on to his Bahu. लाइक लक्ष्मी नृसिम्हा मम देहि करावलम मतलब कोई भी जीव किसी भी दुख में है किसी भी संसार में किसी भी फ्लड्स में कहीं भी फंसे नॉट फिजिकली सर्टन भगवान हैंड इज लंबा भी है बड़ा भी है ताकतवर भी है इफ माई हैंड इज वेरी लॉन्ग वेरी बिग स्ट्रांग एनीथिंग आई कैन टेक भगवान इज महाबाहु therefore he can lift any jiva from samsara samudra to the moksha. And Mahabahu means all Bahus of the world are his Bahu only. He only working through all everybody's Bahu. Okay. So this is an indication of Bhagavan's physical strength. Okay. Second address भगवान को अर्जुन कहता है ऋषिकेश. Okay. ऋषिकेश means the one who has got short hair. Rishikani. Rishika Keshani. Kesha is hair. Rishika means very cut short. Other meaning is Rushikani Indriyani. Ishaha Lord. So the one who is the Lord of Indriyas. Here we can say Indriya means mainly Mana Buddhi Chitta Hankara. Antar Indriya Kailo. Antakarana. So the one who has got the mastery over is Mana Buddhi Chitta Hankara. Oh Rishikesh. Third address is a Keshi Nishodana. Keshi is a Rakshasa sent by Kamsa when Bhagavan was very small in that Gokula. That Keshi Rakshasa sent by Kamsa comes in the form of a horse to kill Krishna. भगवान उनको फिनिश करते हैं. ये केशी निषुद्ध. So the Keshi are the Indriyas. They are sent by the Kamsa ego to destroy the sadhaka in us. But the sadhaka Krishna should finish that Keshi named Rakshasa who comes in the disguise of the Asura. Sorry, horse there. Here is the meaning of Indriyas and Indriya temptation. Bhagavan is by saying Kesha Nishudana, conqueror of the Indriyas. By saying the Hushikesha, conqueror of Antakarana. By saying is Mahabahu, he is the conqueror of the physical might and strength. तो फिजिकली इंद्रिय लेवल में मन लेवल में ओ लॉर्ड यू आर मास्टर ऑफ योर सेल्फ. सो हे महाबाहो हे केशनी शूदना हे ऋषिकेश. हाँ बोलो बेटा अर्जुन क्या चाहिए. He says इच्छामि. I am desiring. What is your desire? वेदितुम इच्छामि. My desire is to know. तो ज्ञान की इच्छा है. What do you want to know? तत्वम इच्छामि वेदितुम. I want to know in unambiguous, unequivocal terms, essentially what is the meaning of these things. Tattvam ichchami. You talked about these things to me a lot throughout this your Upadesha, but everywhere the explanations were not satisfactory complete to me. You might have explained, but मुझे पूरा उसका समझ नहीं आया. अब मेरे को आपसे स्पेशली कंक्लूसिवली सुनना है और मुझे जान. Tattvam Vedam. Which tattvam you want to know? These two things. Sannyasasya tattvam veditum ichchami. Also Tyagasya chavi tattvam veditum ichchami. Many times in the Gita, you talked about sannyasa. You also talked about tyaga. So what exactly is sannyasa and what exactly is tyaga? If giving up everything and going is tyaga sannyasa, I was doing that only. You only stopped me. Is that you are jealous that I want to do sannyas and tyaga, which you cannot do, that you are stopping me? It cannot be so. You will encourage me in doing good things. And all Shastras say sannyas and tyaga is a real good thing. मैं करना ही चाह रहा था वो, you stopped me. So there may be a different meaning and understanding to this sannyas and tyaga. I want them to be पृथक, अलग अलग करके एग्जैक्टली बताओ. दोनों लुक्स लाइक सेम, संन्यास या त्याग दोनों एक तरह लगते हैं, बट थोड़ा वो अलग है, उसका अलगपन समझो. एंड आई टोल्ड यू वन ऑफ द क्लास, द थ्री थिंग्स इन लाइफ इज, वन इज दानम, second is tyagam, third is sannyasa. In dana you keep a part of it and give it to others. In tyaga the whole thing you give it to others even though you need it. Sannyasa, there's nothing real in this world that you hold on to it or you give it to others. That state of maturity called sannyasa sthiti. मेरा कुछ है ही नहीं किसी को कुछ देने के लिए, ये है अल्टीमेट. सो हियर संन्यासस्य त्यागस्य हे ऋषिकेश तत्त्वं वेदितुम् इच्छामि. Other than whom can I ask? You are the only one who can clarify me. Please guide me. So ये महामोहो ये ऋषिकेश ये केशनिशूदन संन्यासस्य तत्त्वं वेदितुमिच्छामि त्यागस्य च तत्त्वं वेदितुमिच्छामि पृथक अलग अलग करके. सो एक कहकर छोड़ देना, ऐसा मत करो, तुम समझो दूसरा. दोनों को अलग अलग करके बताओ. What's त्यागा, what is sannyas? Every chapter these words were coming somewhere or the other. Second, fifth chapter also. Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punar yogam cha shamsasi yet shreya etayorekam tanme bruhi. Bhagavan also gave the answer. Sannyasa karma yogascha nishreyasa karau ubhau तयोः तो कर्म संन्यासात् कर्म योगो विशिष्यते. एंड त्याग तो वर्ड बहुत बार आया. तो व्हाट इज दिस त्याग एंड संन्यास? नाउ टू दिस व्हाट भगवान गिव्स आंसर टुमारो विल स्टडी. आज प्रश्न के यहाँ रोक देते. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं शांति शांति शांति. ओम अथ श्री कृष्णे यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीयोपनिषदो द्वितीया ब्रह्मानंद वल्ले शांति मंत्रः. ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति शांति शांति. Friends, in Taittiriya Upanishad study yesterday, we have seen this one, the quotation mantra from Rigveda to talk about the Anandamaya Kosha. Okay. So, is we have seen the Bhagavan created the world, है ना? For the sake of Ananda. Therefore, that creation is Sukrita only. And in this Jagat, there is Ananda Rasa. If that Paramatma is obtained, that Ananda Rasa is obtained. And if this giving of Ananda is not there in the created world, created by the God, who want to live, who want to work? Koi eva anyat kaha pranyat. Will have the prana, will live life, will do anything. If there is no Ananda in the creation, there is it there. But when do you experience it? Only when you know that creation to be Paramatma. Then you are in the Ananda Brahma. So this is what it is. Now, where do we go wrong in knowing God? This is a very powerful discussion of Taittiriya Upanishad and all Upanishads. Exhaustively discussed again in the Brahma Sutras also by Sutrakara Vyas Bhagavan. Bhagavan Adi Shankara gives exhaustive bhashya there. The answer sunna. What it is today's shloka? Ki yada hi, whenever, eva eshaha, esha means you and I individuals. Etasmin, in this Paramatma. What is his nature? Adrushya, anatmye, aniruktye, anilayane. Adrushya, which cannot be seen. Anatmya, which is not sthula sharira. Anirukta, about which you cannot explain. Anilayane, which is not bound to one place, but it is everywhere. Abhayam, the one who is, because he is one without second, there is no priyam. When there is no fear, whoever this term Vidyate, who knows and gets established in the identity of the self like this, atasaha abhayam gata bhavati. Such person is said to be freed from all fear and samsara. On the other hand, yada eva esha etasmin ut aram antaram kurte. Because of ignorance, because of the identity with the Shariradi Upadi, for whatever the reason, if you maintain the distance between you and that Paramatma Tattva on any pretext, yada hi eva etasmin ud aram, udara means thoda sa, antara means difference, kurute karoge. तो क्या होगा अथ तस्य भयम भवति then you will have the bhayam only. From where you will have bhayam? Tattu eva bhayam vidusha amanvanasya. जिन्होंने उपनिषद पढ़ के एक परमात्मा को नहीं जाना, उसी परमात्मा में इज प्रोजेक्टिंग द्वैतम and substratum of the projected Dvaita is Paramatma. So that Paramatma projected as Dvaita alone becomes cause of his samsara or bhaya. So therefore, study Upanishads, understand it finally, discover your oneness with that Paramatma. Don't maintain any antara with him, difference between him. And consider yourself as the Indriya Upadhi, consider as human being, etc. Always you will be in fear because your Upadhis are always limited, they will die. Instead of that, you identify with the Paramatma, he is infinite, we are infinite. So there is no fear of death or anything. So it is a very crucial topic of entire Vedanta. शुद्ध पर ब्रह्म से अपने आप को दूर अलग किया तो you only have fear and suffering and misery and samsara. You discover your oneness with him, then no fear, fearlessness, abhayam, and also there is moksha, the liberation. Okay. अथ तस्य भयं भवति तत्त्व विधिविनाश then तदप्येष श्लोको भवति. Then to tell about when you discover oneness with Paramatma, all bhaya goes away, shoka goes away, so much ananda comes. That will be spoken, that is spoken in Rigveda mantra. I am quoting to you. Tomorrow we'll see that portion. Okay? Yada heva isha, yada anatmye, anirukte anilayane, anirukte anilayane, abhayam pratishtham vindate, abhayam pratishtham vindate, ataso bhayangato bhavati, ataso abhayangato bhavati. यदा ह्येवैष एतस्मिन् उदरमन्तरं कुरुते यदा ह्येवैष एतस्मिन् उदरमन्तरं कुरुते अथ तस्य भयं भवते अथ तस्य भयं भवति तत्त्वेव भयं विदुषो अमन्वानस्य तत्त्वेव भयं विदुषो अमन्वानस्य तदप्येष श्लोको भवति तदप्येष श्लोको भवति discover oneness with Paramatma, whose nature is Adrishanatma, moksha. You maintain yourself separate from him, you will only have identity with Upadhi, and there is always fear. Fear is called dukkha, dukkha is called samsara. Yeah. So, yada hevaisa etasminna drishyena nilayane nirukte anirukte anilayane abhayam pratishtham vindade ataso bhayangado bhavade यदा हे वैष एतस्मिन् उदरमन्तरं कुरुते अत तस्य भयं भवते तत्त्वेव भयं विदुषो मन्वानस्य तदप्येष श्लोको भवति अगेन यदा हे वैष एतस्मिन् दृश्येनात्म्ये निरुक्तेन लयने अभयं प्रतिष्ठां विन्दते अतसो भयं गतो भवति यदा हे वैष एतस्मिन् उदरमन्तरं कुरुते अत तस्य भयं भवति तत्त्वेव भयं विदुषो मन्वानस्य तदप्येष श्लोको भवति. So don't distance yourself from Paramatma. The more you go away from the Surya, we are near to the darkness and problems. The more we are away from Paramatma, we identify with Upadhi and become limited. We see the world and we desire for it. We are afraid when we get it that it should get continuously. We are afraid if we don't get kyun nahi mila. Afraid fear is samsara and dukkha bhaya. So when you identify the Paramatma, abhayasthiti, fearlessness. Nahi to, you will be persecuted by the fear all the time. Fear is equal to misery, is equal to samsara, is equal to bondage. ये है बहुत बहुत पावरफुल मंत्र. थैंक यू. ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. श्री जानकी वल्लभो विजयते. श्री रामचरितमानस पंचम सोपान सुंदरकांड. Friends, yesterday this beautiful shloka we studied. निश्चर निकर पतंग सम रघुपति बाण कृसानु जननी हृदय धीर धरु जरे निशाचर जानु. So Hanuman is giving strength, confidence to Sita Mata. What we have to learn from it, that we have to see. Hanumanji says, Nishichara Nikara Patanga Sama. All the Rakshasas are like moths. And what about Bhagavan Rama's arrows are? They are like the terrible blazing fire. Therefore, Janani, Mother, Hridaya Dhira Dharu, have the faith, patience in your heart. Jare Nishachara Janu. Take it for granted that all Rakshasas are going to be burnt only, who are like a moths in the fire of Bhagavan Rama's Bana. It's only question of time. Have faith. And how? How hard? Rama will come with all his Vanara Sena. He will finish all of them. That he is going to tell Hanumanji in the next coming Chopai and Doha. We will study. That's what we are here today. But from this Doha, one thing we have to learn for our life. What is, who are these Patanga Samana Nishichara Nikara in our life? Or our own Durgunas. The Tamoguna, Durguna of the laziness, lethargy, indolence, non-performance, etc. The Rajoguna enemies of Rakshasas of the Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsari, Irsha, Desha, Asuya. These are all the Rajoguna Asura in our life. Clear? Now they create havoc in our life because the Asuras do so. They have to be eliminated. How do you eliminate the outer asuras? As Rama eliminates inner asuras also. Rama means Rama arrow. Rama bhakti eliminates. Rama nama eliminates. Rama upasana eliminates. Rama prarthana eliminates. Then Rama katha shravana. Then knowing the glory of Rama and acting like Rama when we live, then also these durgunas of ours are eliminated. Then our mind of Sita is calm and quiet to meet with the Rama, the self. सीता इज अ मन और दूर चला गया और राक्षसों के बीच में लाइक आवर माइंड हैज गॉन इनटू मेटेरियलिस्टिक वर्ल्ड फुल ऑफ डेविलिश थॉट्स अराउंड व्हाट टू डू ओनली वन एंटीडोट बस क्लोजर टू राम नियरर एंड नियरर एंड नियरर नॉट क्लोज टू क्लोजर सो राम भक्ति में ऐसी शक्ति है कोई भी राक्षस भी हतर बाहर का टिक नहीं सकता बट आवर भक्ति टू द रामा शुड बी सो मच स्ट्रॉन्ग. So that Hanuman is instilling in Sita ji. These are all Patanga Saman. Bhagwan's arrows are like fire. You just take it for granted that these are all burnt. It's only question of time. In our life, you started coming to listen to these classes on Geetha and Ramayana. So keep on listening. Your knowledge and understanding grows. And three things in our life we need the knowledge of is how to face the world when it comes to us. First thing we have to know clearly. Second, what we have to do and achieve in the world at a professional level, at a serving the world level. Third, what we have to know and practice is the spiritual unfoldment, which is the final moksha. All these three things, when you thoroughly know, the ignorance as to what to do, what not to do, which was persecuting us, goes away. But how this knowledge comes? When you are continuously listening to Gita classes every day, Ramayana classes every day. It's only question of time, maybe 10-12 साल या एक आध जन्म, that you will have all knowledge gained. Like a fellow of the 10th class. Ask him थोड़ा इंजेक्शन दे दो, दवाई दे दो, बीमारी दूर करो. करेगा क्या वो? करेगा तो you will be killing a person. But the same 10th class fellow, when he has spent next 12 years, 13 years in studying medicine. 10th pass, applied, got medicine, studied for 5 years, then did practice, whatever, surgeon, religion, जो भी कर. Now he asked him, he just looks at us and knows, or tests us, no, this is the disease, this is the medicine. 10 साल पहले नहीं था पता उसको, how उसने medicine पढ़ा. So too, right now we don't know The medicine called as Shastra Jnanam. Now, 10 12 years when we study, we will come to know. When the medical knowledge I have as a doctor, my own roga, others' roga, I remove. So, to when I have scriptural knowledge, then I'll remove my own bhava, samsara, roga. I can help others also. But just the question of 12 10 years. But you have to every day take this medicine. I'm telling you the example of what Hanumanji is telling Sitaji, teaching us. Have faith in Rama, he will come and finish Rakshasas. Don't be afraid. He is like fire to burn the moths. In our life also, same thing. Have faith in the divinity, have faith in our classes, the Shastras, keep on listening, studying. All the three knowledges required to make us paripakwa or matured, they are going to come. When you know how to face the world is no more a liability or tyranny. When you know what goals you can set up and serve the world, you are not lazy or a liability again. Third one, when you know spiritual goal and work towards it, you are making your life fulfilled. तो दो बातें हो गई, एक हमारे अंदर भी भगवान का चरण पकड़ने से दुर्गुण चले जाएंगे, हैव अ फेथ. दूसरा, continue these classes, we get empowered to be clear in these three aspects of knowledge. With that, heroic life. Done? This is one thing we have seen. Now let us do the chanting of the further Chaupai and Doha. जौ रघुवीर होति सुधिपाई करते नहीं बिलम्बु रघुराई राम बानर ये जानकी तम बरूत कह जातु धानकी आ अबहि मातु मई जाऊं लवाई प्रभु आय सुनहि राम दुहाई कछुक दिवस जननी धरु धीरा कपिन सहित अहि रघुबीरा. निशिचर मारि तोहि लई जई हहि तिहु पुर नारदादि जसु गई हहि है सुत कपि सब तुमहि समान जातु दान अति भट बलवान मोरे हृदय परम संदेह सुनि कपि प्रगट कीन्हि निज देह कनक भूधरा कार शरीर समर भयंकर अति बलवीरा सीता मन भरोस तब भयउ पुनि लघु रूप पवन सुतलयऊ सीतामन भरोस तब भयऊ पुनि लघु रूप पवन सुतलयऊ सुनु माता साखा मृग नहीं बल बुद्धि निधान बुद्धि विशाल प्रभु प्रताप ते गरुड़ही खाई परम लघु ब्याल सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Now Hanuman ji is explaining. First point, he says, "Jau Raghubira hoti sudhipai." If Rama had known that you are here in Lanka, karate nahi vilambu raghurai, you would have not done even a little of vilamba to come and help you. Because to save you, first he must know where you are and where Ravana has taken you and kept. How is it known? Ravana moves all the worlds. He has conquered all the Dikpalakas. He can put you anywhere. That's why only he has sent all the Vanaras to all the directions. First to find you where you are. Yeah, your dukkha that Rama has not known me where I am. You may be going through. That is justifiable for your side. But from Rama's side also you must think, no. It's not that you are kept displayed by Ravana in that way so that Rama can know where you are. You are what? सात समुंदर पार ये लंका में इधर तुम हो. इतना बड़ा दुनिया में कैसे पता चलेगा? So जो रघुबीर होति सुधिपाई करते नहीं विलंब रघुराई. Okay, if Rama knows that you are here, he will not do vilamba. What is the lesson you and I have to learn from this? Is this key? We are good people. We are sadhakas. We are spiritual seekers. We are pure in our heart. You understand? We are not cunning. These good qualities we have to develop. And then Make the Lord know that we are that way deserving His blessings. Then the Lord will come without vilamba to help us to achieve outer successes, inner successes. Isn't it? Who will be appointed as sub inspector or anything? When he is tested and all qualifications are पक्का उनको अपॉइंटमेंट देते हैं. In the same way, whom will the Lord come and bless? The one who deserves, na. So then you show your deservability by your single pointedness. देखो, the two versions of spirituality. I am good for nothing, useful, less dirty fellow at every level. Therefore, I need Bhagavan. I pray to him. But that's only in the beginning, not every time. Second time, that whatever nonsense, dirtiness we have, we remove that and then go to Bhagavan to bless us for the higher things. Every time you can't say, मैं गधा हूँ, उल्लू का पट्टा हूँ, useless हूँ. You have to become human being and tell them, yeah, I was gada earlier, now I became human being, you help me. लोग क्या करते हैं ना, on the name of devotion, they continue living a wretched lower life of bhoga and durguna and become sentimental and say, भगवान मैं क्या करूं, पाप किया, मैं मुझे माफ करो, देखो आपके हुंडी में मैं दक्षिणा चढ़ा रहा हूं. See, when will Lord forgive our mistakes? Only when we commit that this mistake I will not do again. If you go to the Lord and say, forgive my mistake, I will do again and again, then you are not a Hindu at all. ये तो अदर रिलीजन है, पापियों को बचाते हैं, खाते और पीते हैं. Hinduism ऐसा नहीं है. In Hinduism, first time with all limitations we go to God. Then He guides us. Then we have to come out of those limitations. Then He empowers us after seeing it. We have to work for ourselves and stand on feet. Then we go to Lord. Then He helps us in giving more power so that we help the world. Then again we go to Him. Then He gives us spiritual wisdom. With spiritual wisdom, we have to merge with Him. Then again He uses us to serve the world. We are improving in our Hinduism by God's grace, Guru's grace. Not that sade pade jaha hai. If that way you continue, then Lord one day stops His blessing. You go, you are behaving like buffalo. How much help I am giving you, trying to guide you are not doing. So go and suffer. So I am telling you, जो नहीं होती, जो रघुबीर होती सुधिपाई, करते नहीं विलंब रघुराई. Means the vilamba is not in Bhagavan's arrival. Vilamba is in we being not qualified. When you qualify, He will just come. In Sita's Kahani, it is Ravana brought and kept in a secret place. Lakhs and lakhs of monkeys are still trying. Among the one I have seen now. So now Sudhi, the news is known where do you stay. Now there is no difficulty, quickly ho jayega. So first thing is Rama actually doesn't know where you are, but he wants to know you and save you. That is why he has sent everybody every direction. And you know how difficult it is to cross ocean and come. I too came. And I didn't come myself. I am sent by Rama. So don't have doubt on Rama. Okay. So jau raghuvira hoti sudipai karete nahi vilambu raghurai. When we prove to the God we are honest and pure, He'll not do vilamba to bless us. We are so crooked, cunning in our minds. We are not pure. We don't want purity. हम भगवान से ये कहते हैं कि मैं अधर्म कर रहा हूं, मुझे बचाओ. ये गलत डिजायर. मुझे अधर्म करने मत दो, ऐसा पूछना चाहिए. वी आर बेवकूफ. एंड वी से मुझे पैसे चाहिए, चाहिए तो भी अधर्म से. ओ वी शुड आस्क हिम कि मुझे पैसे का चाहत ही नहीं होना चाहिए. दैट वी हैव टू आस्क. बिकॉज इफ यू हैव वांट मनी, देन यू हैव टू डू अधर्म आल्सो. दैट इज पाप. This type of ignorant, cunning, innocent stupidities we have, that we don't know what we have to ask the God. Wrong things we are going on asking. And those wrong things give us kicks only. So, Raghuvira Sudhi means what? Rama should know that we deserve his blessings. For that, become pure hearted. राम भक्त प्योर हार्टेड होना चाहिए. पहले इम्प्योर हार्ट पहले दिन चलेगा, नॉट एवरी डे. You cannot take Rama for granted by not becoming pure and every time going to, he will not care you only. Like every day you go to late to the office, निकाल देंगे नौकरी से. First time you can cry and say because of this reason I came late. हर दिन नहीं होता परमिशन. Every day you have to come on time, do work, extra time you stay as required by the boss, then he will appreciate and he will help you in your promotions. नालायक है तो dismiss करेंगे वो. भगवान भी वही करते हैं. इसलिए वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड फ्रॉम दिस चौपाई that let us not make the Lord delay his blessing. It is in our hands. So deserve the blessings by being pure, etc. This is the meaning. Okay. Then Rama Bana Ravi Uye He Janaki. When Rama Bana Rupi Surya takes rises in the horizon eastern, Tamabaruta Kaha Jatu Dhanaki. The group of the Rakshasas, which are like the pitch darkness, which was there before the arrival of sun. Once the sun comes, how can there be the darkness? So the sun is Udaya, darkness ran away. The Rama Bana shot from the Dhanu by the Rama. This darkness of the Rakshasas, kaha rahenge? Ek bhi nahi rahega. They'll be killed. Same thing in our life. The more we become bhaktas of Bhagwan, the more we follow the values taught by him, the more spiritual jnana we go on gaining, our light in our wisdom growing. Accordingly, the earlier delusory wrong way of living we were doing, living that we start giving up. That's the meaning of Jatu Dhana, the Rakshasas being killed in us. Then Hanuman ji कहते अवहि मातु मैं जाऊं लवाई. Oh mother, I am ready now to take you. But प्रभु आयस नहीं. राम दोहाई. मैं प्रतिज्ञा करके तो आपको ले जाने का अभी कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन श्री राम जी का आज्ञा नहीं है. उन्होंने कहा फिर देख के आओ बस. आई विल गो एंड फिनिश. तो इन दिस टॉपिक विच इज ओनली वन सेंटेंस इन वाल्मीकि रामायण, वन फुल चैप्टर इज देयर. हनुमान जी से मैं खुद ही आपको ले जाऊंगा एटसेट्रा. So Sita ji says it was under compulsion that Ravana touched me, but otherwise, other than Rama, other Purusha you will not touch. Yes, you are my son and all, I will not touch. Then 10, 12 other reasons also she tells. It will insult Rama, that he could not save his wife, somebody saved him. Her, whole the Ayodhya, सब अच्छा ठीक नहीं रहेगा. And then some मजाक वाले भी बातें कहते हैं कि when मजाक वाले means not fully मजाक, but some कि yes you are carrying me, let us say back, then Rakshasas attack and you are fighting with them. अगर मैं पानी में गिर गया, कोई मछली खा लिया तो मुझे, कोई बड़ा सा shark, because when you take me, definitely Ravana will chase. So there will be युद्ध between you and Ravana or any of the Rakshasas, then you will slip हो जाओगी, तो तुम्हारा पूरा काम ही बिगड़ जाएगा. So like that she gives Hanumanji 7, 8, 10 reasons in Valmiki Ramayana, and finally says, no, I am not going to go with you. But the main reason is, I will not touch any Parapurusha for any reason, by myself. That is the Pavitrata of Sita Mata protecting Bharata Mata. So here Hanumanji says, I would have taken you now, but no order of Lord Rama. Right? Then Kachuka Divasa Janani Dharudhira. Mother, some more days, please have patience. Then Kapina Sahita Aihahi Raghuvira. With all Vanaras, Raghuvira Rama will definitely come. Nisichara Mari, killing all the Rakshasas. Tauhi Lai Jaihi. Lai Jaihi definitely will take you back to Ayodhya. Then Tihupura, Naradadi, Jasugaihi. In all the three words, the Naradadi will sing the glory of you, your prema to Pati and Rama, and Rama's prema to you, that he has finished Ravana and saved you, and both of you lived that 14 years in Vanavasa on the order of Dasharathji. All these name and fame, everywhere it will be sung. So these are all Hanumanji's future predictions. They are all for Sita future. भविष्य, but हमारे लिए तो past. ये सारा हो गया कि नहीं यथावत. Having heard this, Sita ji again feels, doesn't laugh, but she has her own diet. He was in this much form. When he was talking all these big, big things, she says, बेटा सारे वानर तुम्हारे जैसे इतने छोटे हैं क्या? क्योंकि the Rakshas are so big, big, big. And that time Hanumanji realizes and feels very bad and ashamed. That he was in small form. And to make her satisfied, he becomes so huge. Kanaka Bhutara, Kara Sarira, Samara Bhayankara, Adibalavira. He shows his huge form. Then Mother Sita gets convinced. This topic we'll see tomorrow. Beautiful it is. So then he says, after showing his big, big form and again becoming small in Valmiki Ramayana, that you have seen me and I am the least and smallest in all Vanaras. The others are 10 times, 20 times, 30 times bigger than me, and no leader sends the powerful most as an ambassador. Only the third, fourth level only they send. I am only third and fourth. The other Vanaras are much, much more powerful than me. So, is a humbleness of Hanumanji and clearing the doubt to Sita ji and instilling confidence in her about the whole process. And he will do that. He will kill Rakshasas, he will burn Lanka. So she will have an idea or taste of the power of Vanaras. Then she'll have confidence. In all that in our life is start doing good things small, small. Then observe them, then get the confidence that you can do good things. In the strength of that confidence, stop doing the bad things. Like you are coming to class, observe it. Feel confident that I at this age can listen to these lectures. Or really good, then continue it. Then I can learn, I can remember, I can practice. Then I can't should be replaced by I can. And I must not should be replaced by I must. I'll not should be replaced by I will. I can, I must, and I will. That is a youth. A living, dynamic youth. As long as he does these three, he is young even though he's 100 years age. If a youngster of 20 years and says, I can't, I will not, and I should not, you are good for nothing, liability fellow. Waste. And there is a fear that next 70 years you are going to live as a liability and a boj on this whole country or the world. Bewakoof, useless buffalo. But the other one, I can, I must, I will, he will keep on achieving good qualities, good knowledges, and works, uses them and works in the world. He'll be praised. Done? Some more thoughts tomorrow. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhuyat Sajjana Shanti Mahaprayat Shanto Muccheda Vandevya Muktasyan Vimochet Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritangamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Paravrishibhyo Parabrahmane Shrutimatre Tat Sadvarmanastu Sri Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki Jai Geetha Mata ki Jai Veda Vyasa Bhagwan ki Jai श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय रामायण महाशास्त्र की जय विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि भगवान की जय तुलसीदास भगवान की जय आंजनेय स्वामी की सीता माई की जय लक्ष्मण स्वामी की जय श्री याज्ञवल्क्य वैशंपायन नमः तपस्वी ऋषि की जय तैत्तरीय उपनिषद शास्त्र की जय कृष्ण यजुर्वेदया बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती पते हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपासक जिज्ञास धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्तगण की जय भारत माता की जय सनातन धर्म की जय वैदिक हैंदव संस्कृति की जय अध्यात्म जीवन निधान की जय समस्त वंडरफुल युवा मंडली की जय wonderful friends see you tomorrow thank you